Shout out to everybody. Want to talk to y'all real quick. Hold on, somebody messaging me. Hold on. I do want to say this. Bad news told everything. I don't care. Get mad. Everybody getting mad. Get mad all day long if you want to. I don't care. He is running from battles. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to A-War. He ran from an A-War battle. We do want to put that out there. He told everything, 100% accuracy. Officer T. Ward knows we are putting our foot on bad news for the year. So I do want to say that. Shout out to everybody before I go into entertainment. Now, Hitman Holla, you got to pay up. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, go live, go into spaces, tweet me, go crazy. This ain't a Hitman Holla, protection channel. Nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I call it like I see it with some stuff. Shout out to Hitman Holla. No disrespect. He got a battle with Murder Mook coming up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But Hitman Holla put out a post. I don't want to hear it. Show y'all what this is. Let me go over here. Show y'all what this is. Hitman Holla said, right? He said, if y'all can produce a screenshot, he said, Hitman, we not doing it. We not doing this. Let me go ahead and do this. Hitman said, I'm done with him. Not even gonna troll him no more. If you rock with him, just stay away from me respectfully. No more tweets, spaces, interviews about him starting now. First person catch me giving him any kind of attention, get $500. Screenshot it. Well, look what we have here. Hitman Holla, no, I need that 500. No. He did an interview on Hip Hop Is Real, going in on VERB, talking about a lot. I posted multiple different videos of him going in on VERB, giving VERB a lot of attention. It's one video, but it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hitman, this ain't going in on Hitman and nothing like that, but shout out to Hitman. I want my money. Hitman, I want my money. Pay up. All that, you be in the spaces all the time. I got $1,000. If anybody could do this, I got $1,000. If anybody could show that, I got $100. If anybody could show that, I got $500. If anybody could screenshot me talking about VERB, there is a video, Hitman.
Holla is real.
Nah,
right
rock
there.
with you.
What's up, man?
Holla.
Going in on VERB.
You are always embroiled in the top conversations when it comes to this culture.
Appreciate it, bro.
And I gotta say as well, like, you constantly giving us as
Mook, Hitman, they give me $500. Mook! Get that pen and paper. And Hitman tried, Hitman, no. So Shuni the rapper, shout out to Shuni the rapper. She ended up like getting on the post and be posting this, right? On Twitter. And she was like, Hitman, I want my 500. And he responded to Shuni the rapper, said, no, that was on June 4th. So I guess he put out, hey, shout out to Hitman, no. I guess he put out the, hold on. Trying to play me. Hitman trying to play me. I guess he put out the post. I think it was like June 6th or something like that. June 5th or June 6th. He put out the post talking about if y'all can screenshot, be talking about VERB. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna have to pay. But then he said that he did the interview with Knowledge the God on, I think he said he did that interview on June 4th. So you really gotta pay, Hitman. You really gotta pay. Because you know what I mean? You did that interview talking about VERB, and you said that even after the interview. You gotta pay up. I gotta buy a new hat, Hitman. You've gotta pay that money. All of it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hitman. But we gonna listen to what Hitman is saying to VERB here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's listen to it.
Balls already, man. Ball game.
Hitman Holla is real.
Nah.
Right there. You know? What's up, man?
Holla. Yo, you are, you know.
No, but shout out to Hitman. He got a compilation up of Murder Mook not being able to finish his sentences. Yo, what? Hey, Mook, Hitman's on your heels. He said that you can't finish your sentences. Yo, I'm not gonna play that because there's a lot of people in Quarter Lab. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Good marketing.
You are always embroiled in the top conversations when it comes to this culture.
Appreciate it, bro.
And I gotta say as well, like, you constantly giving us, as far as the fans, something to talk about. Good, bad, and different. You know how to keep this shit entertainment and fun. How do you keep, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody said a compilation of run-on sentences is crazy. I kind of want to show y'all that, man, but I don't want to have to deal with Quarter Lab this week. You know?
Your professional world from merging with your real life, because I feel like just watching some of the drama shit, people are trying to bring and mix the worlds and put you on some type of pressure to, I don't know, crash out or whatever, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. How do you balance the two?
I mean, just being myself is gonna always keep me where I'm at, because if I was really a crash out or whatever, I would have been crashed out. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, there's a whole video. There's music playing in the background. Not trying to get no copyright here. No, but shout out to Hitman Holla. Let's listen to this.
History of nowhere that y'all can find me crashing out.
Right.
I've been on TV since 2014. I ain't crashed out on MTV. I ain't crashed.
So
out.
the video is on Hip Hop Is Real. He ended up doing so what it is, right? So I'm on Hip Hop Is Real's members only, right? So when they post something, they usually post it to members only for like some hours, and then they drop it to YouTube. So I seen it and I'm like, oh, let me post this real quick on Twitter. Yo, but for real, this is like the first time we've seen, at least me, seen Hitman talking about VERB, like, and you know, on video. Like normally it's like through like audio and stuff like that. Well, I guess interviews and stuff like that with, like, I think Polo and stuff like that he did. But like being out in the field and hearing him talk about what's his name, VERB, it's interesting because you don't really see this
on BET, VH1, nowhere. I haven't crashed out, messed up no relationships with no league. I got money with every league. It ain't a league on it inside, crashed out and fallen and nothing. You know, we had some little hiccups in the past just being young, but that's with everybody. So when they try to paint me as this, oh, he gonna crash out, I'm way smarter than people. You know what I'm saying? I got this far for a reason. So I just be me, man. I know battle rap is entertaining.
Somebody said, hey man, hey, Shade the Vet. I can't say that, man. You gotta super chat for me to say something like that. I can't say that.
Entertainment. When I learned that, you know what I'm saying, I just learned how to use my character in an entertaining way and just battle rap, other stuff. A lot of fans that hit me and be like, yo, you don't even really address a lot of stuff as you should. They think you be mad, but you let a lot of stuff slide. I'm like, man, I let a lot of stuff slide. Unless I got something to, you know what I'm saying, promote, I don't want to be tripping off that, bro. I come to battle rap, do what I got to do, get my paper, then I'm off in the...
Yo, somebody said another thing, if VERB do broke, y'all can y'all like, hey, Lil, like y'all in the chat, can y'all like spell check before y'all start putting comments up? I know y'all just be... You know, because I'm trying to read y'all comments and people think I can't read. But it's how y'all typing everything. Like, I can't.
In the real world, trying to make history over there, too. You know, so that's all that be.
Last time we sat down and had a real sit down, I asked you about VERB, and you didn't have nothing bad to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you guys, you know, y'all had, you know, cleared up y'all situation. A year later, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like damn near the same time from when shit popped off last year. Like, what's up with that? Why y'all Why can't this shit like go to bed? Why y'all keep clashing?
So,
like,
Shout out to Knowledge of God. If I had 400-something thousand subscribers, I'm sitting here with an interview with Hitman Holla. I think Hitman, from what I got hit up through, I think ARP or something said that, you know, Hitman was cool with doing an interview or whatever. Shout out to Hitman, shout out to ARP. But if I had an interview with Hitman, I'm not about to sit here and be saying bad words. I'm gonna make sure this whole thing is monetized. You know what I mean? Now it's a guy like the N-word, like, come on, bro, chill with the bad language.
so the thing is, like,
Maybe I'm old, you know what I mean?
a lot of fans don't understand. Outside looking in, they might be like, yo, you know, why would one have to be jealous of the other because they both get paid the same amount and they both this, they both that. But the fans really knew behind the scenes, they'd see that whole side over there is just plain jealousy. That's all it's been, you know what I'm saying?
Real quick, I do want to put this out. So there's a new photo of Sue Surf. We'll be showing that, you know what I'm saying? It's Surf and Surf's mom. You know, shout out to Sue Surf. You free to wave. I think I got like 55,000 views on it. Shout out to Surf, you know, free that man.
And somebody get paid, or like the number is so different between us that can cause envy. A lot of people don't understand, like, I don't have nothing to hate on Verb about because I personally...
All right, so Hitman, you are talking about Verb a lot. Where is the money? 500. Where's my Cash App at? Is it chinging right now? Not yet. Shout out to Hitman.
I feel like what he brought to battle rap is good for his story. Midwest movement, they say he was the leader of that. They said they got him God too. They got him what he did.
are you jealous of that? That he was the
That's
leader?
what I'm saying. So
And all of that. He came to New York and he put it on his back. Mook and Lux was just saying that and praising how he did.
Yeah.
Is that something you're jealous of?
no, so I was just finna say, like, that's his story.
Got you.
My story, personally, if somebody sat down and wrote my story is better than that.
Okay.
Just me looking in, I don't need that to get where I was at. I felt like my story was I came in, wingman, everything was good, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I got called first.
Okay.
That's a part of my story.
Right.
They ain't called looking for Verb. They called St. Louis for a young guy named Young Holla who was making...
So what y'all think? Y'all think that's true? They called looking for Hitman and not calling looking for Verb around that time? I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But Hitman wrote, I'm done with him. Not even gonna troll him no more. If you rock with him, just stay over there from respectfully. No more tweets, spaces, interviews about him starting now. First person catch me giving him any attention, get $500. Screenshot it, handshake. Check my Cash App real quick again. I don't see no 500 popping up. I don't see that.
noise.
Right.
That's a part of my story. I take that. Verb went up there, did his thing while I was in college, 2009, 2010. I was at JUCO. He went up there, did his thing. I still made time to go up there, be wingman. Okay, Verb the man. Let me go make my own name. I made my own name. Verb ain't have to introduce me to the world like look. No, they just came down. They heard about me, saw Verb, saw Ill. They went up there, did their thing. I finally got my shot. I did my thing. Now we the three-headed monster.
Right.
Cool. We passed that. All right, now they realize, oh.
Wait, just to go back real quick.
Yeah, it's not me going in on Hitman, man. I'm joking around, man. Shout out to Hitman. But, hey, that $500 Hitman, you said.
Like, just from conversation I had, he put money in your pocket first. You didn't have a car till you was 25.
Yeah.
All of this shit. Which I don't think is, really.
Yeah, so the thing with that is, if y'all listen to him,
This is a lot of energy for, both Verb and Hitman going back and forth with each other. Because he could be spending his time talking about Mook. You know what I mean? Verb can be spending his time talking about whoever else he's got coming up battling. If they're not going to battle, like, this is kind of, like, a lot of this is pointless. Unless Hitman is feeling like, yo, I need to clarify some things. People think that Verb put me on. Like, no, like, they called me first. You know what I'm saying? They were looking to call me to be on these cars and stuff like that. Like, maybe he's trying to make some clarifications to further, I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of, if they not gonna battle, man, I don't know what the point of all of this is.
Just contradict itself because let him tell it. I had everything as growing up.
Yes.
I was silver spoon. So if I ain't get no car till I was 24, 25, how was I silver spoon? My mama and them ain't had no money. My daddy and my
He said he got a car at 24. So how was he silver spoon? He ended up getting the money on his own to get his car. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. What age was y'all when y'all got y'all cars? I think I was 16 when I got my first car. How old was y'all in the chat when y'all got y'all cars?
got everything I got out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I got a $200,000 car now. Got a multiple of these, but
Hitman balling now. He got $200,000 cars. I think my car collection, I got like, I sold the Cybertruck. I sold that. I got like 66,000 for it. So like now, I mean, I got 2 Teslas, and then I've got, you know, like an Altima and like some motorcycles, whatever. But just my 2 Teslas about 100 some thousand. But he driving around in a $200,000 truck. Somebody said 17 when they got their first car. Off the top said 20. Cruising with Chris says 17. Twan 16. Enigma 19 when he got his first car. Dirk Too Many said I bought my first car at 17.
Yeah, like I got that stuff now, but I did get my first real.
Playboy said both are solidified, both fire, both have supporters, both have classics, both made it out of 314, both winning. The back and forth is unnecessary. You know what I'm saying?
From a dealer at 24 years.
Yo, don't think because I got 66,000 for that Cybertruck, I kept that. No, I had to pay it off. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, cause it wasn't, when you got too many cars, bro, it's like, you're not going to drive all these cars. So it's just sitting there, and I'm like, I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm watching the value of it go down. Like Elon Musk keep doing all this craziness. So I got rid of it, you know? So, but the other 2, you know, paid off. You know, it is what it is.
Years old, 23, 24. I got out them. My daddy ain't had no money to give me no Sweet 16 or my mama or nobody in my family. So he tell y'all I got everything handed to me. Then he tell y'all I ain't get no car till I was 24.
And he put money in your pocket.
Yeah, when he say put money in my pockets, no, it was vice versa. He ain't put no money in my pocket like, keep going, look, man, do your thing. He put money.
You know what would be dope, right? If Hitman Holla, I mean, shout out to Knowledge got it's cool that she's giving him an interview because he knows the views are just really going to be there, right? Because it's Hitman. It would be cool if he would have did this with Nick Cannon and just talked about it. Then that would be giving VERB, like maybe he don't want to give VERB that light. I don't know. Maybe he should just sat down on Nick Cannon's podcast and talked about all of this. You know? Or maybe not. You know, at this point, Hitman is successful. Like, he don't really need to prove anything to anybody. You know, but, you know, the YNs, you know, we always like trying to prove something to people. Like, it's just like, it ain't, you already succeed, you on TV, you doing what you got to do, you ain't got to prove nothing. You know, if people don't believe you, they don't believe you, you know. And people may believe you, but they're going to keep antagonizing and acting like they don't believe you just to see you crash out. You know, like, it ain't really worth doing all of it. Shout out to Sean Mayberry. He's a member on the channel. He said how much you lose on that Cybertruck. I think I lost about, I think it was like 4,500. I ended up losing. So, but you know, it is what it is. Boy, got a little bit of money. You know, I went on TikTok, ran that up real quick, paid all that. Like, I mean, out of pocket, I didn't really lose nothing.
Because I was bringing people to the African Palace to come see me rap. Right. And ain't nobody who brought more fans to the African Palace than Hitman. Mm-hmm. You go look at them battles, the crowd come.
That's another thing. Like, all y'all, like the battle rap bloggers that be sneak watching each other. Look, listen, TikTok pay a lot. Like, YouTube pay. Shout out to YouTube. YouTube pay good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problems with YouTube. Shout out to them Thug Life. TikTok be pay. I didn't know they paid like that. And I don't know, it's because I have videos that did like millions of views, like, or whatever on TikTok. But bruh, like, I be looking like every once in a while, it'd be like $1,000, $2,000 like in my like a TikTok account, like TikTok paying. I'm like, and you know, you barely even do any work over there. You know what I'm saying? To get like 7,000 to 10,000 on YouTube, you gotta, you know, every other day you dropping videos. You know, but TikTok is like, you ain't really got to do nothing, and you get paid over there.
Hitman, so I was
something for y'all to think about.
Bringing people, he was paying me to battle. or I was putting money on the floor. Me and Graham bet 500. Like we was doing that.
Right.
He make it seem like he just giving me thousands of dollars, doing that shit for $500, bringing my people. He was really getting over on me. I was bringing 150 people in there, man. He was giving me 300, whatever it was. Like, but I never even knocked that. Yeah,
right.
man, you had a league. I came over, did my thing. But remember, I was on fight.
Somebody said, where's show out? One thing is, Hitman is showing that he don't necessarily need show out. You know what I mean? He can still perform, but I think it would be dope for him to bring him back, you know, to be real, like, because that's something that people do like about Hitman, like bringing show out. But he's just showing he could do all of this without even having him there, you know?
That club before I even stepped on VERB League. I was Hitman before I stepped on VERB League.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I won Fight Club before I ever stepped on VERB League. I was me.
But yeah, facts, TikTok be paying that. TikTok be paying that money. Hey, y'all be like, yo, what PIPERBOY Williams at? Hey, every once in a while, drop a quick 2-minute video on TikTok. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all bugging. Like, y'all, hey, they paying over there. They is. YouTube is good, you know what I mean? But they paying over there.
Damn.
So a lot of people don't understand. They try to make it sound like he just got me and like, no, you heard me. I won the Fight Club without any of your help. You actually come over there. I won my first battle over there. Then me and Ill met at the top. That's my story over there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So his story kind of is, oh, I was the Midwest leader. I battled Mook and Lux. And them his highlights. And then the Ayo Big Jerry with me, like them like his highlights.
Right.
My highlights are so, like I got here without Mook and Lux. You know what I'm saying? He can't say that. So I'm fine with my story.
Right.
I'm Hitman. I made it to God tier without having a God tier on my resume.
Another thing is, right, and this is me being all the way real. I don't know if he's still on Wildin' Out, right? I don't know if, you know, maybe he is, maybe he's not. Battle rap is so, like, this is a microcosm of hip hop, like very small, infantile. Like, don't think because you hear Kendrick Lamar shouting out battle rap every once in a while. Like, it's not like, it's very, very, I wouldn't even care. Like, Conceited understands this, you know, like it. Shout out to battle rap, but I would not be, let's let your legacy be whatever your legacy is going to be in battle rap. Like, you can't control the fans, you know, you can say anything, but all that's going to do is make somebody go in on you again, you know, and then you back and forth, and next thing you know, like, you stuck in battle. Like, for me, right? I mean, it's a little bit different, right? So I was in politics, in which I'm about to go back. I was getting 7 million views in a month. You know, I think I showed it on Twitter. 6 or 7 million views I got in a month doing politics. Somebody's like, oh, you can't do battle rap no more. Then I came back to battle rap. Next thing I know, I'm stuck in battle rap, right? And then just yesterday, I did a politics video, and I'm like, yo, the views is there. I think I got like 72,000 views on a political video. And so it's like, you know, like, you get stuck thinking small, like, in battle rap. Like, I mean, we love it, you know, but this is small compared to what is out there, you know? So sitting here addressing the battle rap culture, trying to solidify, you know, speak on why you are who you are. People know you, why you are who you are. You know what I mean? Conceited knows that. Like, he don't have to come back here. He knows, like, he's forever going to be one of the best punchers in the world when it comes to battle rap. You know, he come back whenever he feels like it. And just leave it alone. You know, but he's got a love for battle rap to where he can't do it. So if somebody challenges him, he's, like, back in the mix. Which is good. It brings views. It brings traffic to the culture. You know, and then he's got a league. He's all of that, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Hitman, but it's not really necessary at this point. Like, you're Hitman Holla. You and VERB are super solidified. Even if both of y'all are clashing, people know what you've done. Like, your voice is bigger than VERB's. It's what it is. Get mad, everybody get mad, it is. He got 100 and something thousand followers on his Twitter that he's not even really that active on. Like, if you look, he's not as active as you would think. You know, so he's got a bigger voice than him. So it's like, what is the point really of going back and forth? You know what I mean?
Like, so my story is tougher than his story in my eyes. So I would never be jealous of him. I always tell him and told everybody, yeah, man, Verb kicked out.
And Five Fox, shout out to you. He said, yeah, you had 70,000 views in a few hours when I came back to finish a lot. Yeah, man, like it's just politics, bro. Like, it's major. You know, but the thing with politics, like, they will follow you everywhere, them people, you know, and they don't play. They'll play around, you know what I mean? Like, they will be everywhere, you know, so it's, you know, hey, you get a politic channel that's going to blow up fast, you know, but then you got to, hey, you're going to have to deal with what happens with that, you know, so I'm in and out of it, but really I need to just stay in it. You know, and, you know, I've been shouted out by a lot of people in politics. I need to just stay in it, you know, is what I'm going to end up doing. But, yeah, I mean, but you can get sidetracked. Like, oh, like, I could still do this battle rap thing. And the next thing you know, you dropping battle rap blogs. I've seen people, shout out to Battle Truth, right? Battle Truth is doing, like, look at his numbers when he's doing, like, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's just bigger. Like, battle rap is small. You know, like, it's what, like, a lot of people in general, like, don't realize, like, we're battle rap nerds, so we, you know, we love the sport. But, like, this is small. Like, if I'm him, if I'm Hitman, I would not even be entertaining this right now. It makes no sense to do it because you got so much going on. And if I'm Verb, it's like, okay, you want to keep on? I'm doing the spaces. Now I'm going live. Now next thing you know, you got tons of people uploading content of Verb going at you when that could have been like ignored. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jay. He is gifted memberships. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to him. He gave I think D Hood a membership. F Dot, I said yo, a membership. D Natural 100 a membership. Meshia B a membership. We're going in entertainment in a minute. You know, but I would not be doing it. If I'm Hitman, I would not be doing this.
On them doors and we can't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Verb put
Jay got that bag. Shout out to Jay. I'm sure if Jay put out something saying like I got $500 for anybody that can show proof of this, Jay gonna pay up. Shout out to Jay. Jay, no bad news, told everything. 100% accuracy. Officer T Ward knows. Bad news ducking that A Ward battle. Shout out.
It's on the map. I just took us worldwide. That's a true story. So I don't have no reason to be jealous of Verb when it comes to that, or Mook, or Lux, or nobody. Because I honestly,
or it could be like Hitman's like, yo, I'm gonna use Verb like somebody just said. I'm gonna use Verb for promo now. Since if I can't stop him from talking, me having a truce, a quote unquote truce, is not gonna stop him from talking. I'm just gonna use this for promo at the end of the day. You know, a year from now, nobody's going to care about what's going on. The blogs, the lives, the spaces, nobody's going to care. He knows that. He's in entertainment. But it's like, yo, like right now, we just going to roll and see how this is. You know what I mean? Like use it for entertainment until this Mook battle hit.
I feel I got the most successful battle rap career ever. I really like everything that happened. Yeah. At one point in time, they said Verb was the man.
Shout out to Jay with the $10 donation. He said, Thug Life, he got the money. Hey, everybody, we got to get our Pooh Shiesties on and find out what Jay at. Jay got the bag. Shout out to Jay. Got that money.
Ill was the man. I was really considered the man in St. Louis, kind of third. Because Verb, they saw Verb first. Mm-hmm. Then they saw Ill versus Surf. So they saw Ill second. Right. As far as the Nat, we did the Midwest movement. You know what I'm saying? I did my thing versus Big T. But they was up there doing their thing before I stepped down and battled Cortez in New York. Right. So I like the grind that I got. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't trade my story for no battle rapper walking. You know what I'm saying? Conceded and Clips got TV.
And then another thing winning too, right? Like he's got a league. He's putting money in people's pockets. People can't really say nothing about Hitman. To be real, other than like maybe he's emotional, he's responding to too much. But for the most part, you solidify, you get the views, you back everything up with the view count. He showed, do I think he's got fake views? No, he showed his analytics. You know, so I don't think he's got fake views. And if he did that, he would be demonetized. You know, so I don't think that's real. I think his views are his views that he's getting. You know, I think he showed that when he did the face off with Geechee or something like that, he showed the analytics of it. There was nothing like fake about that I seen. And this is just me being 100%. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's faking anything like that. I think that people just come to see him battle, you know, or if he's got something going on. And you got like, listen to what Remy and ARP and all of these people are saying about him. You know, they saying like, yo, when we book Hitman Holla, like we get a pretty good return on investment. Just keeping it real, you know? So, I mean, who he is, this is not necessary, I don't think. But he may feel like it is.
Stories and all that, how they got there, I still would take mine. So I don't got no reason to hate on Verb when it comes to that. But the reason why he got something to hate on me is because with him being all that, battling Mook and Lux, and kicking down the doors, the Midwest being seen first, he still was at the height of his career, getting paid $1,500 to battle and taking little shit like that.
What do you mean height of his career?
Man, he talking about how much Verb was making $1,500 a battle. Yo! Hitman Holla, Cash App, Piperboy Williams, $500. You've been going in on Verb for about 8 minutes. Hey, what y'all think? He gonna do a space? Y'all did, man.
Yo, you could have got Verb $1,500 in 2017 and shit, man. 20 before he battled.
F. Dot, he's a member on the channel. He said Verb promos be good, but battles be not good. I mean, he did good versus JC. He did good versus A Ward. He did good versus Shotgun Shook. He didn't win against Shotgun Shook or A Ward. I don't think he won those, but he did good. You know, so, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what battle. Like, the Mickey Fax battle, I didn't like that. But other than that, I mean, he does enough, you know, for his fans. I want somebody to get up there and win all of their battles or try to win. You know, that's what I would like, you know, from battlers to do. But you don't really get that too much. Like, they just get in there and they, you know, entertain their fans and get out.
ARP gave Verb his biggest check
When he battled Mook.
and I was getting that 5 years before that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his biggest check is what ARP.
You talking crazy about Verb money? Hey, $500 in that Cash App. Drop that in that Cash App. Hitman Holla. I need a new hat. He said if anybody can screenshot anything you giving Verb attention, you going in on Verb for almost 9 minutes here.
He got him, and I was 5 years in front of that.
So you think he's just jealous of your financial?
He's
the fact that
jealous
you was
of
getting
my
paid more than
career.
him, period.
Yeah, that's why he told ARP.
Young Boy 24 said he got Verb beating Suge 2-1. I don't know what battle you seen. Suge won that battle, bro. Another thing y'all got to stop doing, right? Like, if people are following y'all or they like I don't like at this level of blogging, I don't care if somebody's following me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that don't really move the needle, like, within it. Like, it's cool, like, you know, when you look and you see, like, battlers following you, but I don't care about that. You know, that doesn't really sway me on whether or not a person won or lost a battle. You know, you got to get out of that mindset. If somebody likes your, I'm not saying Verb did that, but, like, battlers be doing it. They be liking y'all tweets. They might retweet y'all every once in a while, and then in your mind, they never lost a battle. You gotta get out of that. You know, and because that's not helping your favorite battler. Like, Tay-Rock is my favorite battle rapper is Tay-Rock, right? It would be easy to get up here like, oh, Rock won every battle. No, you know, I got to keep it real. And that, me and people who do that, make them aware of some of the things that they may be doing wrong. They may not like our opinion. They gonna listen. You got somebody that got 100-some thousand subscribers, and they put your name in the title. You're going to watch it. You might watch a little bit, but you're going to watch it, or you're going to hear about it because somebody's tagging you, right? So whether or not they like your opinion or not, they can't stop it. So they, you know, they may not like something, but it might be in the back of their head like, yo, this is how people are thinking about certain things. That's how you know, you sharpen the axe, the battlers. You don't just say like they're winning everything when they're not. Y'all got to get out of that. You know?
You book him. You can't
The favorite battlers might get mad. I don't care if people are mad.
get more than me.
Right,
Like, what kind of
right.
shit is that?
Somebody said Mook won every battle.
And people just sit back and be like, damn, he really jealous of that man. He just feel like
Young boy, he said him retweeting or following me has nothing to do with my opinion. Yeah, he's you're part of the set. Shout out to Verb. You're part of the set. If you think Shotgun and Suge lost that battle, you're part of the set. There's no you know what I mean? Some battle, it was a good battle. Now, if you would have said Mook or Lux, you can argue that. You know what I mean? But that, you're part of the set, dog. That's what it is.
damn what he's supposed to be. He keeps saying Nick made me. Like, that's jealousy. Nick ain't made me. Nick came and got me from the name I made myself.
Yeah.
The world ain't find me. Like, I mean, of course, the bigger world saw me on TV, but the world who knew Hitman knew me from battle rap.
Right.
And then this the thing, right? Like, by him addressing the battle rap culture, right? He got to keep bringing up Nick Cannon every once in a while. But then you're taking away from what Nick Cannon did. Like, what Nick Cannon ain't do, discover me, Nick Cannon ain't do this. And if you Nick Cannon at a certain point, you're going to be like, what? Like, first of all, why is my name even being brought up? You know, and I'm helping you. And then I ain't do this and I ain't do that. You know, after a while, like, people start thinking like, hold up, bro. You know, that's why it's like stuff like this isn't really good to do.
First million views on Smack.
Right.
How the fuck, Nick? I'm been me. I had more everything than you by the time I battled Arsenal. By 2011, I headlined Summer Madness.
Right.
Who headlined Summer Madness first? Me or Vert?
You.
Who got 1 million views for me or Vert? Like, I did everything before him. That's the jealousy. Right. And I get paid wild differently. So he hated. You know what I'm saying? So now, when people were like, damn, why he just get talk about it?
And then another thing, like, if I'm Hitman, I'm not trying to battle on no league. I'm going to try to do everything myself. Like, yeah, he about to take the battle with Mook. He got to battle Mook on the neutral ground, right? But other than that, I'm doing all the battles on my own. I'm going to pay you what you want. But then we doing the battle on my league because I'm going to be controlling the pay-per-view, the door sales, everything is mine. And I distribute it accordingly. If I'm making this amount of money, if ARP sat me down and showed me how much money he made off of me, you know what I mean? Or if I'm having baby showers and ARP coming over and dropping bags and, you know what I'm saying, of money and stuff like that. Like, I know what I'm worth at this point. I'm not doing no battles with nobody else. URL or nobody, unless they paying me over $100,000, I'm not doing it. You know, so I think right now he's got a good mindset on how he should really take his career, like just do things on his own. You know, besides the Mook battle. You know what I mean?
Said Bird, I can leave it alone.
If you getting 1 million views, if you getting at least 1 million, the Miss Hustle battle is not doing 1 million. It might later on, like in a year or something like that, but it's not there right now. But he can easily, if you match him up with the right act, like, I mean, it don't even have to really, like, when he battled Easy, that battle got like 2-3 million views or something crazy. Like, if it's a male battler, he's doing those numbers. You know, so it's, you know, he can argue that he wants more money. Like him versus Geechee, I think he made like $70-something thousand off of that battle. I don't know how he did it. You know, because he said it was through the YouTube. His YouTube might be different than mine. Because I had like the other channel I had a couple videos with like 1 million views, and them videos did like, I think it was like, one did like $3,700 one video. The other one did like, I think $4,200 like for the video, but he's got like a long battle on there. You know, and you can put a bunch of commercials. Now you can put a bunch of commercials in there. So he could, you know what I'm saying? Triple, double, you know what I mean? Or whatever he could do with the battle, but 70-something band, that's a lot. And if you can bring that in, not only that, door money, pay-per-view, and whenever it drops on YouTube, you getting paid, bruh. Like, I'm not battling nowhere else.
Talk about me every day for a year because I don't hate that man.
Young boy, are you Verb? Is he hating on Hitman now? No, but shout out to Verb. But he said the video quality of the Miss Hustle battle was horrible. That's the main reason why it hasn't hit 1 million yet. I don't know why it hasn't hit 1 million. Maybe he didn't tag it like he normally tags videos. I don't know what it is. But you know, he can't, like, people don't understand this, right? Quarter Lab, I'm not talking about Quarter Lab. Shout out to them. You know, we cool. We talking all that. Rap Grid is charging themselves out of battle rap, bro. A lot of people don't want to, like, quiet as kept. People don't want to deal with them no more because they're so expensive, you know, and it's like they don't really do anything for you. But I mean, they do the pay-per-view, which is dope. But other than that, like, they make mistakes like anybody else, like Rap Grid doing the pay-per-view, you know. So people are trying to figure out different ways. Like, I was talking, I don't want to put their name on. I was talking to somebody about, like, they wanted to do a pay-per-view and they was running down how much they would have to pay, like, with not Quarter Lap, but Rap Grid. And it was like, this is too much money. And, like, when they told me, I was like, yo, and this is why you got people that want to try, like, different things. This is why you had Remy Ma, she wanted to try, like, a different service. Easy to Black Captain trying a different service. You had QB Black Diamond trying a different service. Hitman Holla trying a different service. They don't want to deal with Rap Grid, you know? And then, like, if something happens, let's just say Rap Grid is responsible for it, right? Something happens and people can't see a battle. I don't know what the deal is, but just imagine you got to pay a whole bunch of people back to pay-per-views, all right? Is Rap Grid going to take some money off of it? You know, it's a lot of things that go into it. You know, so that's why, I mean, so yeah, people's quality may not be the same as Rap Grid, like if they dealing with avocado or something like that. But at the same time, if you want to maximize profits, you're not trying to give Rap Grid all of your money. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what you want to do. Like, they just, like, what I'm hearing, and I don't know, like, I've only heard, like, I'm cool with Direct. I ain't talked to Direct in years, right? Or whoever running it. But you know, I've heard a lot of stuff. But like that, come on, bro. You running a league, you want to keep as much money as you can. You know, like, you don't want to be overcharged and paying crazy amounts of money. And that's why URL, they just like, if they gonna do a pay-per-view, they doing it on their app. You know what I mean? Or using a different service.
You know, his thing is, you know, I didn't really do anything to deserve, like, because Hitman, he won't crash out with it or be as upset with everybody else who did whatever to him or whatever, but with me, he's ready to go all out, hurt me, beat me up.
Hey, y'all go to Hip Hop Is Real, watch the rest of this. I gotta go into politics and make some money. Battle rap's too small for me right now. Shout out to everybody. I'm joking, but shout out to Hitman Holla. You know, he's marketing, promoting the murder move. Go ahead and go on Hip Hop Is Real. They got, I mean, they only dropped like 20 minutes of this or something like that. I think 22 minutes of this. They got like a whole nother video they can drop, like of him talking about other things, you know, and we like not even halfway through and he talking about, you know what I'm saying, VERB and all of that. Shout out to Paul Visor with the $9.99. He said, bad news told everything. 100% accuracy. Officer T Ward knows. Run up on me, bad news. That's the only way you're gonna get me to stop. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm just a blogger. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't no hate. You know what I mean? Hitman Holla just put out a tweet. You know, $500. If y'all can catch him giving VERB some attention. You know, and here we are. You know what I mean? But I'm out, y'all. Peace.